Welcome back to my channel, Starr here. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to achieve this Flexi-Rod set. And it's in collaboration with my girl, BEAUTYXINFINITY. The link to her video will be in my description box. So after you watch this video, head over and check hers out. The products I use in this video are Lotta Body. It's a foaming mousse. So Lotta Bodies. Then I'll be using Eco Styler Gel. To moisturize my hair, I'll be using, to moisturize my hair before I put the gel and the mousse on it, I'll be using tea tree oil. And in the beginning part of the video, I'll be showing you how I detangle my hair. And I'm using a bottle of water. It's cold water, spraying it throughout my hair. I'm not going to make my hair soaking wet. It's just going to be dampish. And then after I'm done detangling, I'm going to twist it in sections. Before that, I'm going to put the tea tree oil on each section and then twist it to keep it out of the way. You need a comb to part your hair and a Denman brush to detangle all of your hair. For the Flexi Rods, I used the orange, the blue, a gray, purple, and a few yellow. In total, I used about 27 Flexi Rods. And then to de-rod my hair, wait, is that even a word? Well, to take the rods out of my hair, I used, again, tea tree oil, all of my handsies, and I rubbed it in my hands and I unrodded it. Why am I telling you guys all of this? Continue watching the video and you'll see exactly what Starr did.
So I'm starting off with 90% of my hair done. So what I did was section my hair off into 4 sections. This side is one section. The other side with the Flexi Rods is a second, and down in the back of my head, there are 2 sections, straight down the middle of my head. I separated it into 4 sections because I wanted to use less Flexi Rods than I've used before. So I'm going to spray it with water to dampen the hair. I'm not going to soak the hair because I want it to be dry by the next day. Afterwards, I'm going to detangle my hair with a Denman brush. Then I'm going to apply some tea tree oil and I'm going to twist it and put it away. So now coming down to the last section, I repeated the same method that I did on the first. After I put this piece away, I'm going to clip up the other 2 twists that I did and start off at the bottom. I'm going to separate it into 2 pieces. I'm going to put the Lotta Body on my hair first to smooth it. Then I'm going to apply some gel, the Eco Styler, and then I'm going to start wrapping it around the Flexi Rod. Now after you've made sure the hair is smooth, you're going to grab your Flexi Rod and you're going to either wrap it forward or backward. For this one particularly, I wrapped it forward and I'm taking the hair, making sure it's smooth as I wrap it around because you don't want any tangles when you have to take the Flexi Rods out. You tighten it, and if it's not tight enough, you can go from the top and twist it a couple more times and then fold down the top and the bottom pieces. Now you're repeating the same thing you did to the others. You're going to put the Lotta Body on the hair to smooth it. Then you're going to put some Eco Styler gel. You're going to brush through it to make sure that it's smooth. And then you're going to pick up a Flexi Rod and begin to wrap. When you're wrapping, you have to start from the top. I try to start tightly when I'm starting at the beginning because I don't want the hair to come out. And I've noticed that when you start tighter at the top, when you're done, it's easier. You wouldn't have to go over it again and try to tighten it at the top. Although I've had to tighten it a couple times at the top. Example, right here. And then you're going to keep repeating the same thing over and over again until you're done. Some of them I twisted backwards. Well, not twisted, wrapped backwards instead of forward. Okay, so right here is what I was talking about when I said I was wrapping backwards. I wrapped in the opposite direction instead of wrapping forward like I did with the others. I don't know why I wrapped this way, but you still have to tighten the same way at the end to make sure it grips the root of your hair, and fold the base so the ends wouldn't unravel. I'm finally done filming. I was gonna do a thing called again, the hooded dryer, but my blow dryer broke. So I'm gonna just air dry it overnight, take it out probably tomorrow afternoon around, let's say 3 o'clock. It should be fully dry by then, because what time is it? I think it's after 3 in the morning. I know I'm ready for the worst possible time to record. So now you're going to want to grab your bonnet to cover your hair down. Make sure it's like a bigger size because the Flexi-Rods are kind of bulky, or you can use a big headscarf if you have one. Putting this on was kind of hard because some of them were too tight and it was pressing down into my head, so try to do them a bit looser if you're tender-headed like me. So now it's time to take all of these Flexi-Rods out. You're gonna unfold both ends, and you're gonna take it, loosen it from like once or twice, and then take it from the top and unravel. And I'm doing it pretty fast here, but when I get to the front of the head, I'm gonna slow it down and show you exactly how I take it out. Okay, so right here, we're unfolding the top and the bottom, and you're gonna loosen it a couple times, and you're gonna flip the Flexi-Rod over from where it was at the top to the bottom and unravel it in the opposite direction from where it was wrapped around the rod. And you're gonna repeat this until you're done with all the Flexi-Rods. So now it's time to separate the curls. I'm going to be putting tea tree oil all over my hands, and I'm starting from the back. and I'm going to separate it where the hair naturally separates, and I'm going to twirl it around my finger so it can stay within its curl pattern. If you rotted your hair to the front, you're going to twist your finger to the front. If you rotted your hair to the back, you're going to twist back in the opposite direction, going towards the back. If you twist the opposite way, it's going to give this weird looking curl. I feel like in this video you're going to see it. There's going to be an awkward looking curl that I'm going to have to retwist again. So right here, I'm going a bit slower to show you exactly what I'm doing. And since these were rotted to the front, I'm taking them, separating them piece by piece, and curling them towards the front to frame my face. When separating the curls, try to separate it where the hair naturally breaks apart. Don't force the hair to break apart to, retwist it. Do it naturally, because if you do it a weird way, the hair's going to frizz up faster and easier. And right here, I'm just checking to make sure that all the pieces, there are no big pieces all over my hair, and if they are, I'm going to retwist them or separate the bigger pieces and twirl it around my finger. Now right here, this, I normally leave the sides down, but the curls weren't looking the way I wanted them to look. So I took it within the sections that I twisted the night before, and I took bobby pins and I pinned them down. To me, it actually looked pretty nice. I like how it came out. But you have to be gentle with these curls because you don't want them to frizz up. Now you fluff to your heart's contentment. Make sure your curls look exactly the way you want them to look. And all done.